This is episode 14, how you can use the Skyscraper technique to boost your website to the first page of Google. Welcome to the Calm Marketer Podcast. My name is Kenneth Fong, a digital marketer on a mission to help businesses thrive. I'll bring you on my marketing journey where you'll get to learn from my experiences as an INFP navigating an extroverted world and get actionable marketing tips for your business. Thanks for spending some time with me today. Now let's begin. This past week, I've been reading Traffic Secrets by Russell Brunson, and I just finished with the book last night. And the gist of the book is separated into different sections. And the meat of it is Russell going through different evergreen strategies for multiple platforms to drive traffic to your website and funnels. So there was a section on YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, and SEO. And one thing within the SEO chapter that really stood out to me was the skyscraper technique. Now, if you've been in SEO for a while, you may have heard of something called the skyscraper technique. And I'm not sure who popularized it or who started this technique, but it's something that a lot of SEOs have been using very successfully in their business and on their websites. So this episode is going to go over what the skyscraper technique is about and how you could use it for your websites. Now, depending on, if you own your own website or if you work for a client or for a business, the skyscraper technique might be good or it might not really fit your overall SEO strategy. But if you do have that flexibility and control over what you can create on your website, then I highly recommend using this skyscraper technique to really increase your rankings. So it's all about the skyscraper technique is all about trying to make your page longer or taller than your competitors. And you do that through a multiple number of ways. To start, you first need to figure out what your core keyword is you want to target. And once you have your core keyword, you need to figure out what other long tail keyword modifiers can supplement your core keyword. So for example, if your core keyword is marketing, you can Google the keyword marketing and see what other search terms Google recommends on the search page. So you could probably scroll down the page and then you'll see a box that says people also asked, or you can scroll all the way down and you'll see a list of other keywords that are related to the search term marketing. So it could be marketing for e-commerce, marketing for restaurants, marketing for doctors, what is marketing, things like that. And you want to get a list, okay? The list can be as long as you want, as long as it is relevant to what you are writing about. And the next step is to see what pages are ranking on the first page for your core term. And you'll have probably about 10 pages, and these are your top competitors. These are the people that you want to outrank with your own content. So what you're going to do is visit all of these 10 pages and try to find some linkable assets. So a linkable asset is a piece of content that you think other people will be happy linking to. So an asset could be like a top 10 list. It could be some data. It could be some type of listicle article, just some type of helpful content that other people will link to help boost their own content, right? So it needs to be something that is not too salesy and something that will really help the conversation move forward and to help build that context around a particular search term and help people get their questions answered. So, for the skyscraper technique, what you need to do is try to make a taller page than your competitors. So, if the page is your competitor's page is a top 10 list, what you can do to make your page taller is to make a top 100 list, right? Something super much longer, much taller. That's the whole goal. And make it more thorough too. So when you do talk about whatever topic you want to talk about, list out the different headings of your competitors, see what they are talking about, and ask yourself how you can improve that content. If you can maybe add additional sections, or if you can make your information more thorough, that's better too. And the more content you have on the page, that really helps the searcher understands, whatever it is they are searching on, researching on, the better it is, right? So your whole goal is to make it much more, beef it up with content, right? Make it taller, make it longer, and help the searcher with whatever topic they need help on. So once you build out this skyscraper technique, your next step is to look at your competitors' backlinks. So your competitors that are ranking on the first page will have other websites that are linking to them. And Google understands that the number of these links and the quality of the sites that are linking to your competitors really matters. So get a list of all of those backlinks and reach out to them. So reach out to the web developer, reach out to the webmasters of the sites that are linking to your competitors and ask them if they want to link to something that is newer. And so you can give them a link to your skyscraper page because it's newer, it has more content, it's more thorough, and the design is better. One thing that I forgot to mention was make the design better, make it more easier to read, make it so that people have fun and are entertained reading your content. That will really help with the overall engagement of your page. So that's really it. So the skyscraper technique is really just making your page more thorough. Make sure you use images, video, use bulleted lists, numbered lists, make your copy easy to digest. So don't make your paragraphs super long. My recommendation is to not make a paragraph longer than 4 sentences. If you can make it shorter, that's great. Make sure your font is readable, legible, readable, large enough to read. And make sure you are using headers as well. So split up your content and the sections of your content with header tags. So, the H1, H2, H3, so on and so forth. That really will structure your content in a way that is easily digestible by people who just want to scroll and scan through the content. So you want to make it really easy to read and also to scan. So make use of different ways to, dress up your content with, like I said, bulleted lists, numbered lists, headers. Use bold, use italics. That helps as well. So make sure the design is good. So that's overall the skyscraper technique in a nutshell. With that said, I will see you on the next episode.